Welcome to It's Improv, baby. It's the last Tuesday of the month, and I got some friends with me, and we're gonna party and celebrate all the good things that are happening this month of March. All the good things. Where are my friends at? Where are my people? There are my people. There are my people. There we go. March, okay. Little St. Patty's happening. A lot of women stuff happening. I'm a woman, so works out pretty good. But it's the last Tuesday of the month, so of course you're hanging out with this Improv, baby. That's one of those TikTok things the kids are doing, the trends. Anywho, I want to say thanks to our audience. While you guys are in the audience, can you guys give us random numbers from 1 to, 150? Okay. We'll tell you why later. We're just go ahead and just start dropping those in the chat. And also let us know where you're calling from. And now I just went back in time. Let us know where you're watching from. Hello. So put that in the chat. If you're watching this, it's probably on YouTube. Facebook is doing a thing right now, so catch us on YouTube, so we can continue to have some good old fashioned fun. We had internet suggestions from people online that gave us some suggestions about women's history stuff. These are the inventions here. Before we see that, let's see our friends that gave us the suggestions. Can we see them? There we go. Shout outs. Vane85, Blue Cavell, Rockavim, The Velvet Duke, Mark's Diva 317, Aunt Bernadette. Thank you all for taking the time out to send us some suggestions, and we'll put those suggestions back up. So let's talk about it here. This is some of the suggestions given to us by our friends about women's inventions and contributions that we just can't live without, that make our life so much better. Thoughts?
I want to know what we were doing before fridge shelves in the door. You're telling me that we just piled everything into like that doesn't even. I don't even understand that as a choice, but I'm glad for us that we invented that.
Yeah, way to go, women.
I feel like there'd be a lot of sticky jars.
Speaking of sticky things, I'd like to discuss the keeping cash in your bra. I mean, like, first of all, if your girls are, a little bit heftier, I'm gonna forget if mine were, for instance, I might forget it's hidden under there, and I might just end up with about $1 million when I find it. If I
that sounds like a very good savings plan. Think about it, right? You stash and go.
Yeah.
Okay, you stash it, and then you're running around like.
But we don't. Do you like wet money? I don't like wet money.
It spins how it spins.
I got women in my family who have lost their cell phone in their bosom.
What?
And they can find it with Wi-Fi, also invented by women. Bam.
Bam, bam. And you can even have a video meeting in Wi-Fi and in your bosom all at the same time.
That's right.
I'm going to pop something up here. So our good friend, the Velvet Duke, shared this for the show. Just a little quick pop up here. This is all stuff that women did. So this is the last minute thing. So everything's blocked out, and that's on me. And Larry has to fix it in real time because I put him under pressure. Sorry, Larry. Okay.
But women invented computers, so I don't know.
Computer programming. We got all the good stuff. Paper bags. So Monopoly, good job. I have the Law and Order version. It is totes entertaining. Okay, so that's
circular saws. Didn't see that coming.
Why? Why not? Huh?
I don't know. It's just they don't. People don't. They don't acculturate us that we've got circular saws. On the X, it's like we've been taught. It's you know what I'm saying. It's like I don't know, or just in the culture as a gender role, as a motherly figure. Like they don't. No. They act like we don't. We couldn't do circular saws or something.
I've done circular saws.
I mean, somebody had to build the first cribs. If we're gonna go there about nurturing, what are my babies gonna sit in? I need to saw it together.
You do.
Also, the seat of a car with no seatbelt, apparently, if you're from a certain era.
Yeah.
Seatbelt,
Put them way back.
Cool back then.
You got to go way back.
The way back in the station wagon? Does everybody remember the way back? Come on.
I do. I was in the way back with no seatbelt in the way back.
It's amazing.
The way back is, you have about you have the front row, and then the second row, and then a couple more rows, and then the way back there. That's where the kids hung.
And the unsafest part. So if you got rear-ended, bam, kids go flying through the roof. And that's where safety and American ingenuity is all about. Right? No? Okay.
And we built those with circular saws.
We did.
Yeah.
Did we? Okay.
Circular saws and loving. Little arms of love and circular saws right there.
Speaking of love and circular saws, I failed to mention that we're hanging out in a nice pub, which I'm sure there's some circular saws in the back. So this is where we're hanging out. I grabbed a pint for everybody, a pint of lager, and don't
Good.
you know?
I'll take it.
Some there's some corned beef and rye, plant-based and corned beef based.
Did you say corned beef and rye? Are you talking about the drink rye?
No, the St. Patrick's
on rye.
Day.
On rye. Got it.
All right, what I missed? Right? I have a doggy who's ate something shitty and she's throwing it up. But we talking about rye.
No,
I know.
Maybe you should tend to her.
She's all right. She's just started eating food again. We got jelly bean. She's gonna be all right. But she was just barking to go out, and I don't want to miss it because she's got so many manners. She barks rather than throws up in the house. Okay, stuff you only need to know when we're doing our video conferencing, improving at home. Thank you, women.
Thank you, women. Speaking of thank you, women, I feel like that's my class to go to. I feel like we've talked about some things, and I think it might be time to see some things. What do you think, Shamira? Do you think it's time to see some things?
I'm absolutely ready. I just wanted to say, I think we've been talking around it. I want to say happy Happy Women's Month to everybody. Yes. I want to acknowledge it. And I do want to see some stuff. So I think let's go to some scenes, y'all. It's improv. Let's go.
Let's do
it. Hey. I just ate something and I feel real sick. But hey, I have to tell you first that I'm gonna be a little, I think, sick. It's the corned beef with the rye.
Okay, you're doing the thing where you alert me before you know. We talked about this, babe. If you want to use the restroom, you can go. Like, you're empowered to do that.
It's just I know how you are with people who are going to be sick. And if you wanted to leave the house, the state, the country, honestly, you know how I'm kind of loud. Hey.
It's okay. I've got my bags packed, actually, and my passport is in my pocket. But just why don't you go ahead, and I'll do what I need to do.
Oh, okay. All right. Hello.
Yes.
No, yeah, Expedia?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, I just want to know the jet is ready. Yeah, I've got to go immediately. I need to leave the country. So
yes, the emergency vomit jet is ready.
Like, I think I'm catching it, and that's the worry. So just when is the Uber gonna what?
Oh.
What?
And that's why you take the train. Amtrak, ride safe with us. Don't worry about seasickness or motion sickness or doors flying off or bolts. Amtrak. We'll get you there eventually.
I've been riding the rails all night long, and I have the smoothest ride thanks to Amtrak.
Oh yeah, I like to bring myself my little hobo stick with my handkerchief, and I just get on them rails and I keep going, and I'm a hooting and a hollering the whole time.
Dear Amtrak, your car's jostled quite a bit. It gets me a little bit seasick.
Tag out everyone. When you need a smooth ride, JetBlue. You're sick of train cars jostling you. You're sick of scenes of fields
scenery
going around on a circular saw. You're sick of that. Join us in the skies. It's like Amtrak, but smooth.
Cut. I'm sorry. That major faux pas in the middle of the whole commercial is gonna wreck. Will you please go again for JetBlue? Get the word. You have the word?
I'm going for something natural, Jean. What do you want from me?
I want a perfect commercial for JetBlue. Take 2, action.
Listen, as I said, I'm Danny DeVito, okay? And when you're in the sky and you're not on you're not on the.
And then Joe Pesci comes in out of nowhere. What am I, a joke? Danny, I'm coming after you.
Come on, we said we're not going to be in the same scenes no more.
This is my gig. Give it up. Come on, Danny. There's hardly any commercials for me.
Where am I supposed to be right now?
Try Spirit Airlines. Oh, I think Danny had a good idea. So I got the pot, right?
All right, Joe Pesci, we're gonna, you signed that waiver, no Danny, no Pesci in the same commercial. I can't have it. And go ahead and bring in another wonderful Italian actor, Cannavale. Bobby Cannavale, come on in, do the commercial, please. We need Italian representation. Bobby?
Hey.
Yes, Bobby.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey.
go. Oh, yeah. You show smooth JetBlue. Go. Action.
You want to fly. You get on JetBlue. And just so we're clear, I'm not the big brother from Everybody Loves Raymond, okay? You might think that's who I am. That's not who I am. But I'm flying with JetBlue. And scene, new scene!
Let's go back to the hangout. Let's just go back. We're just
going back to the hangout. Y'all just sit here. I'm just gonna wait for.
What happened? That was jarring. I thought it was okay. Hi.
Oh no, I caught it. Shabir had that. Let's go for it. I'm here.
Okay. Folks, thank you for coming in for your financial planning session. I wanted to go over some of your assets. So I'm looking at a couple of IRAs, a really healthy ETF, and your 401k. Now I see something called your 38 double D plan. Could someone explain that?
Yes, I can. It's this right here, that plan. It's where the money goes.
Yeah, and the cell phones for the video conferences.
Okay, so this is wow, because I'm looking at your portfolio. About 98% of your portfolio is in this 38. I'm not familiar with that. So I just want to understand what investment product is this that's really driving the investments? Like how are you driving that up?
Well, you know what, Sheila and Shayna? It's all here in the magic boobies. That's all you need.
Right, it is. Yep.
You just got some cash, put them in your boobies. You got a phone, put them in your boobies. Tell them what else you put in there.
Little known fact, it was me.
Did you? So these are royalties that are accruing in the account.
Oh, I didn't know. Royalties.
Sorry to interrupt you, darlings. I have $7 billion straight from the boob purse, and I wanted to know if I could give that to you to invest into the next big thing.
You know, I'm going to call one of our high value associates to come and help you directly, but thank you so much.
I'll be in the lobby.
Excellent. That's one of our best clients there. Now, I've called you here to not only talk about your portfolio, but I want to market this. I, as a man, want to market this as a new investment product. And I will say that it's my idea.
Listen, because what's going to happen is you're going to put it in your balls and think it's something revolutionary. We've been doing it for years. Thank you very much. I invented it. Boobies. I will take the royalties.
Yeah. I think Sheila deserves it.
Yeah.
Right. But given that this is AB, Morgan, Chase, Bank, SoFi, everything, I just can't let that happen.
You know what?
That's why we're locking the doors behind you, actually.
Wait a minute. I'm the one that invented Monopoly. So I'm going to say you're going to have to park it, Mr. Man. You're going to be parking in a no parking zone, which is bad on my game. And that means we win the royalties.
Mm. Well, since I've got security around, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, send you directly to jail and not collect. I will collect that $200 though. Thank you.
Darn it, she knows about that.
Dancing Monopoly reference. Back to the hangout.
Thank you. I feel much better. Thank you. That felt much better. I appreciate that. That was good.
You know, we're talking a lot about history today, and you think you know everything that the ladies have done, okay? But there are a lot of untold stories out there.
It's time for stories you haven't heard before. It's time for stories that leave you wanting more. These are historical. They are actual. Very factual. Untold stories. Untold stories. Untold stories.
The untold stories are very important, but important things need to happen so the important stories can be told. Don't worry, loves. We'll be there. It's not like that other time where the vortex opened up and swallowed the whole team. Right? It's not like that time. We're still here. We're just making sure things happen.
It's time for stories you haven't heard before. It's time for stories that leave you wanting more. These are historical. They are actual. Very factual. Untold stories. Untold stories. Untold stories.
This is normal.
Good evening. I am Dr. Shirley May Bell Jackson. Hopefully I'm coming in clear for everybody here in TV land. I have been selected as the guest host for this edition of Untold Stories. I have been an educator for quite a few years, and you may know me from my work with Not Your Little Friend. I have been an educator in the deepest part of the South, and I would teach the children, okay? And I would rear them and guide them as well as the neighbor kids. But when they begin to get too comfortable, I have to remind them, I am not their little friend. I am there to help them learn and to grow and to be better people, but I am not your friend. We will not joke in the hee-haw. We will keep things serious. Now, that is my story, and we are going to hear from two pioneered plays, trailblazing women today. But first, we're going to see their video. The first guest. Let's take a look at their video.
Hey. Eyes up here. Here's what you don't understand, okay? My name is Mildred. You might know me from around the block. I was coming home from a long day of work. The bras have just been invented at this point. It's 1923. Don't worry about it. Don't age me. So at this point, you got to understand the bras are boa constrictors in bricks with zippers. And I promise you, there's a couple of nightclub bouncers in there. They are so tight. People weren't taking them off. You put a bra on. You bought one with your mother. You kept it on until your wedding night. I'm telling you. From whatever age to whatever age, you wore the same one. And that's what it was. So one day I'm coming home, right? I'm coming home to see my Maury. I'm excited. My daughter is hungry. Okay. I've got some double Z's going on. They were They were kept in. And I said, between the dog barking, between Maury getting on my nerves, between my daughter being hungry, because she's hungry for one of these. She's a baby at this point. So I got to figure out how to get one out. I said, to hell with it. I'm taking it off. So I got Maury's pliers from the gardener. I get through the boa constrictors. I have to coax one out with a little saw and a recorder like. I slip a 50 to the bouncers. I tell them to get away. I finally get this bra off. I'm telling you, I've never been more comfortable in my life. So I am affectionately known as the first woman to get home at the end of the day, take off a bra, and realize what joy really is. Okay, I felt so good. I haven't put one on since. All right? Maury's used to it. What is in one zip code, what is in the other? I'm just holding them in right now for your safety. Okay? They're free. They're going to stay free. That's who I am.
That was an interesting and very riveting video with Mildred Higginbooby, the pioneer of not wearing or being relief at the end of the day when you let the girls go free. Great video. We're going to stop her video now so we can play the next video of our next guest. It's actually going to be a depiction of the first woman having a hot flash. You're going to see it live. Been there. That was a great video. It was painful just because she did not know what was happening at the time, because she was the first woman to experience a hot flash. And sometimes my accents, my deep South roots just come out sometimes. To experience that, she had nowhere to go. So lucky for you, we actually have the live panel here today. Come on out, Fiamma. Come on out, Mildred. And we're going to go to a more comfortable part of the studio. If you follow me. There we go. All right. Now, thank you all for joining today and telling your own untold stories. A lot of people are thinking that things just come out, things just happen, but it does not. I believe we have a question from the audience, if you don't mind partaking your wisdom with these audience here. The first question, I think we're gonna go with Mildred Higginbooby. The question we have from Tashika Campbell. She is a longtime watcher of this show, Untold Stories. And the question is, when you have big breasts, to hide in them?
You know, it's a great question. Tashika, I want to say I love your name. It's so exotic. I love it. And I want to tell you that, truth be told, once they're free, you skip snacks and you go straight to 3-course meals. I'm not gonna, like, we're on TV. I want to be respectful. Like, I may or may not have a honey baked ham going on in here. I may or may not be ready for Thanksgiving dinner at this moment. So I'm gonna say a crock pot of mac and cheese. I'm gonna say greens, you need a vegetable. Okay. I want Maury to stay healthy. And then a Cheeto, one Cheeto for the baby. We'll do fine.
Mildred, that is very interesting that you have the snacks and you also have some for the babies. But hopefully you're keeping those boundaries with those and let them know that you're not their little friend. Like you give them the food.
I do my best. I do my best. That's what I do.
Now, Fiamma, I appreciate we have the air very cool in the studio, so hopefully that's helping. Can you let us know exactly what were you doing while the first hot flash came upon you? What did you think was happening? You know now, but what did you think was happening?
That is such a good question, Shirley. Shirley. Oh, I hear jubilant laughter. I love that. Actually, I had just concluded jubilantly laughing. I was walking along, minding my own beeswax, when all of a sudden, great Scott! What behold! A warm wave of energy overtook my head. The next thing I knew, a bead of sweat started to form. And then 2, and then 3. Mind you, in those days, we didn't have numbers, so I was making them up at the time.
Mm.
People don't realize we got arithmetic because of old Fiamma Flamme's bead sweat-inducing hot flashes.
Mm.
Anywho, there I was when great Scott! Even more sweat started pouring out, and then I felt myself to be on fire, and I was moved to speak when I uttered the first human words, which were, "My God, I'm having a hot flash!"
Mm.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
I can't
Now,
even imagine.
Now, I know that you can. It's probably hard to tell my age. I'm trying to let the gray grow a little bit. I try to cover. I don't, I'm just getting clubbed. I like to still pass as one of the youths when I can. But not one of their little friends. Not one of their. I'm there to help guide them.
Yeah.
Tell them what they did and what they did not do because they don't know.
Right.
And that is why I have been the principal district superintendent of the South schools and to make sure these children stay in line. Now, Fiamma, there's a question. I hope it's not too personal. The question is there a Mr. Flamme?
Oh, that's a great question. Yes. There was, of course, a Mr. Flamme. There was even another Mrs. Flamme. Unfortunately, before I learned how to curb my flames, I took them out when I had combusted.
Are you telling me you killed your husband? Just from the bare heat? Oh my gosh.
I melted him.
I'm going to call Maury after the show. He's got a friend, he's got a cousin, and he's got an enemy, and I think any one of them would be great for you.
A double date would be, I think that would be great with the boob and the flames, and I think it's a good combination. Before you ladies go, we had a contest here at Untold Stories now. And
here's some water.
Are you all right?
You can have
I've got a towel here if you need something.
There we go.
I'm gonna need that back. It's actually our tablecloth for dinner.
That's fair. we actually have a special guest that has been watching. Like, they are the biggest fan of Untold Stories, and they won a trip all the way here to Hoboken, Iowa, to ask their question in person. Come on out, Rita. Come on out.
Hi. Hi. I just thanks for having me. I just would like to. I have a question, actually, two, and we have time. I have to ask you, wonderful women. Well, should I cut my hair? I haven't in 42 years. I just wondered what your thought was. Should I be brave and cut it, or just keep the status quo and letting it grow? And also, I guess I can ask my second one, which is, what's your feeling about chocolate, in particular vanilla smoked dark chocolate? Thank you.
That Rita is a unique one, I'll say. Rita, thank you for watching. #1 fan of Untold Stories. You're gonna get decorative doilies that say Untold Stories, decorative doilies that's coming to your P.O. box right away. Thank you, Rita, for your enthusiasm. Now, Mildred Higginbooby, if you could take the first question regarding the haircut of young Rita.
Yeah. Rita, I want to say it's good to meet you. It's important that you live your truth. It's hard. I don't know that I'd run into you on the street and recognize you because I can't see a thing. That being said, okay, as the first woman, I think of myself as a little bit of a pioneer, a little bit of a trailblazer, okay? Because my ladies are out free. So I think if my ladies can be out free, they're kind of free to set you free, to have you feel that you can be yourself enough and let the hair fly. So if these ladies can fly, then your follicles can fly, and you got to do you. How you see walking down the street, that's not my business. I can't get involved. But if you don't want to cut your hair, you don't do it. Because I haven't put on a bra since 1979, and I like it. And I'm going to tell you, Maury likes it as well. I'm going to tell you, Maury likes it. So whoever you're into, if they like a hairy situation, you're good. You're golden, whether or not they like it. But I promise you, you'll find somebody, okay? Because I haven't seen those uncles since I ran into one of them with one of these. So I assume they're still around. We're going to get Flame with somebody. We're going to get Rita with somebody. And I'm not putting on a bra. And that's the bottom line.
And you shouldn't. Bras are not your little friend.
No.
Never. Not at all. Fiamma Flame, pardon the South. If you could perhaps answer the second part of the question for young Rita. Well, to be honest, I don't know how old Rita is because their face was covered by mostly follicles and whatnot. But youthful spirit of Rita. What did you think about white smoke dark chocolate?
First of all, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my God. Oh, great Scott. The thought of white smoke dark chocolate is giving me the worst hot flash in the world.
And thanks for watching Untold Stories. I've been your host, Dr. Shirley Maybell Jackson, and I'm here to make sure that y'all know that the stories of these women are real. They on fire. They got the boobies hanging out, and we are not your little friends. Okay? We out of here.
Untold Stories. Untold Stories. Untold Stories. Giving you what you want.
Now I brought my worst behavior.
Good evening. I am your host, and we will be playing an interesting game. It is all about women being lit, by way of, you guessed it, literature. Now, what you're going to see is two people. One will be forced to read all of their lines from a book, a random page in the book. The other person will do their best with that. Now, we're going to have our first set to the stage. And yes, I am very classy in my smoking jacket and my extendo smoke stick.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. You look so familiar, like another life. Maybe we were interviewed on a show together.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Pish posh. Pish posh, I say. Pish
Yeah.
posh. All right. Who will be reading first? Hold up your book. All right. We got book one, book two. I'm going to go with book two. We're going to go with book two. And then I believe we have a page number from the audience. What do we got? 147 from South Highland.
137, ready to go.
147. 147.
I can do 147 because it's improv, baby.
It is.
And that's how we roll. Okay.
And begin scene.
A few times that week, people visited the house, and my mother would do her hair and makeup, spray air freshener, raise the blinds.
Okay, that's really good information. It's just that as your realtor, we talked about staging the house for a sale, right? We talked about bowls of fruit and a light breezy scent. How are we coming on those developments?
My mother left me lists of things to buy, with a note for the guy at the liquor store that reads, "This girl is my daughter, and I permit her to purchase alcohol. Call if you'd like to verify her identity. The number is ellipse." End of quote.
Stories about your misspent youth and the troubles of your past are not going to help this sell on the market, okay? I told you that we are riding on this. We need the house to seem light and airy and not full of stories about children going out and buying alcohol with notes, okay? So we'll start small, right? I talked about it, the peonies, okay? Just little singular peonies and little propagate things to make it feel like something can grow in this house. Where are they?
I bought her vodka.
Oh, you know what? Let me buy the house. I'll get the commission and a place to stay because the market has been gone. Just I'll sign up. Just okay. Can you get me a vodka?
I bought her whiskey and mixers.
But mix it all together. That's good for me. Thank you.
Insane.
All right.
A classic tale about buying alcohol, maybe illegally. I don't know. I don't want to get involved in that. Up next, who will be reading today? Show me your books. Jazz. I like jazz. And I believe the page number. The page number will be 50. Because 50.
Happy birthday, Tashika, 50.
There you go.
So why is it on Thursday that the men look satisfied? Perhaps it's the artificial rhythm of the week. Perhaps there is something so phony about the 7-day cycle, the body pays no attention to it, prefer triplets, duets, quartets, anything but a cycle of 7 that has to be broken into human parts, and the break comes on Thursday. Irresistible.
And that's why you are going to be the new face of Charmin, because it is squeezably irresistible for every day of the week.
People look forward to weekends for connections, revisions, and separations, even though many of these activities are accompanied by bruises and even a spot of blood. For excitement runs high on Friday or Saturday.
That's why Sunday is your day to unload with a nice big 12-pack of Charmin.
But for satisfaction pure and deep, for balance and pleasure and comfort, Thursday can't be beat.
You really get this 7-day-a-week Charmin campaign, Phyllis. God, you're going to be the best spokesperson I ever signed.
It doesn't last, of course. 24 hours later, they are frightened again and restoring themselves with any helplessness within reach.
No, not Martha. She can't peddle toilet paper. She's too weak.
So the weekends, destined to disappoint, are strident, sullen, sprinkled with bruises and dots of blood.
God, it sounds like we're going to have to go stand out with the hobos and start getting on those bumpy Amtrak trains.
The city thinks about and arranges itself for the weekend.
Why did I ever hire you? You've ruined my life.
Insane. Toilet paper and hobos. That's what I call a March weekend. All right, next up. Who's our reader? Is it Shamira? Awesome. We want to go with the that one. Second blue book. Yes. 17 is the dream.
17, you say? Now 17 comes before 18 and after 6. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Then, to my own surprise, Richard chimed in. What's that supposed to mean? I've made a few videos.
Okay, your work people in accounting are fucking crazy. Okay.
Jenna asked, well, can we watch it?
Oh my God, that Jenna. Oh my God, remember we went to bar with her and she was all like, I'll watch you pour. I'll watch you pour. And I'm all, it's already poured. I just want to drink it. Oh my God, that Jenna.
The first of many unsettling realizations was that I still had to finish the work day. Like,
I mean, workday schmirk day. I'm so glad your boss is on hiatus or sabbatical or whatever they call it. No, you don't. I mean, technically you have to clock out at 5, but really, just keep telling me these stories are crazy.
I know I'm just as cute as a baby goat, but back off.
No, you are as cute as a baby goat, but oh my God. Yeah, I would say that too. I totally say that. Yeah. We got baby goat. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I got back to New York, I called my friend with the fancy camera, Eric Walter, and got to work on what would become shit white girls say to black girls.
Oh my God. Okay. Look, you are such a fancy photographer, and I really think you should do it as like a side hustle instead of just like whipping it out and doing it just for a hobby.
You know how embarrassing it is when you show someone a video you think they're really gonna like and they don't laugh?
Oh my God. Yeah. Cheryl, you know Cheryl? Oh my God. You remember when we were in like 3rd grade and we showed her that video of her mom? And she was like, that's so rude. And we're like, we know that's what makes it funny. Yeah.
The curiosity doesn't give you free reign to treat me like a baby goat at the petting zoo.
Insane. No baby goats at the petting zoo. Back to the hangout.
All right. Well, no animals were harmed in this production of It's Improv Baby.
No baby goats, that's for sure.
No. So here we are at the bottom of the show.
Is that like baseball terms? Also,
here we are at the bottom of the show, and the ninth. Let's play ball.
Yeah, maybe if you need a stretch, it's time for the 7th inning stretch. We're gonna do 3 innings wrapped in one to send us
Take
off.
me out to the improv.
Take me. Ooh, synchronized stretching.
I feel like that should be an Olympic activity.
Yeah. Speaking of Olympics, where you see some people who are really good at what they do, March is a month about luck. And you want the best luck you can have, right? For March, it's like there's St. Patrick's Day, there's Tashika's birthday. It's like time to be lucky, right? But we're at the bottom of the show, so we have plumb run out of luck. So I need to ask for your suggestions, just like what It's Improv Baby just said. What are some spring jobs or hobbies you think are fun? Please put them in the comments. Put them in the comments. Spring jobs or hobbies you think are fun, because we think it would be fun to have run out of your luck and run into the world's worst birthday celebrant.
Now I brought my worst fear.
Dearly departed, we gather here to honor the birth. You could say it's the opposite of a departure, an arrival of sorts.
Oh, you're turning 21? Oh, no. Oh, you are so wonderful at 20, but 21 is horrible.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Yeah, it's my birthday too. Yeah, it's my birthday right now. It's my birthday all the time, every day, every minute. You can't talk because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's not just your birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's not just your birthday. It's my birthday.
Hey, this is gonna sound weird. My birthday's in 3 months, but I really just want to blow candles over cake. So
I just got my COVID test. It's positive. Okay, and then sometimes you run into the world's worst gardener. World's worst gardener.
Okay, so a little bit of water. We've got the sunshine, and I've got my arsenic. Just gonna like poisoning the plants. I think it's really going to help them be stronger.
Welcome to Supercuts. Yeah, no, I got fired from that. Yeah, I kept taking the hedges right off. And this is just human hair. It grows right back. Yeah. No, I'm not trained on scissors, only hedge clippers.
Waiter, if you could just take back these icky vegetables. I do not eat them with my meals.
When you say plant, are you saying you weren't talking about a spy that we implant into an American city and just have them stay there for a while? That's not what you wanted? Get the Johnsons out of there.
Yeah, I'll dig a nice hole in your garden for you. A nice body-sized hole. You won't need nothing. It's gonna grow up like banana cakes.
Ooh, I love digging. Ruff, 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 ruff. I'll do it. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You don't even have to pay me. Ruff, ruff, ruff. World's worst bird watcher. Get a load of the tail feathers on that pigeon. Ooh, what do you mean street harassment? I'm just but a mere minor bird. I can't.
No, I really think the birds deserve their privacy. So I'm gonna be here, but I don't need to like see them. I'm not a voyeur. I don't need to see them. I'm not actually gonna. Yeah, this is good for me.
Is that what I think it is? Is that the sexy, elusive tit?
Wow. Wow. If only my mom and dad would let me outside.
No, Ichabod, we've talked about that. You stay inside.
Aw, Mom.
I'm the creator of the musical and the whimsical book Cats, and I saw Ichabod and it really got me, and I think I'm ready to take on birds. Angelical bird is not.
Hey, me and Big Bird used to be cool. I don't know why. Apparently, I gotta stay 6 feet away from him now because he can't handle the truth. Whatever. I don't want to go to. I don't need directions to get off of Sesame Street.
Yeah, so you passed your driver's test and you need your picture. I really can't do anything about that till I see some birds out my window. That's just how we work here at the Central Pennsylvania DMV. You think I'm a bad bird watcher? I'm a bad DMV person. Sorry.
Elmo's really excited to watch birds, but I'm really mad at Big Bird. So Elmo might get mad at these birds. And who knows what Elmo will do if I push to the edge.
And back to the hangout. Delayed JetBlue. You guys, so we have made it through another last Tuesday of the month, and you all are here with us in real time, or you're from the future. Thanks again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just thinking about watching them, and maybe you fell asleep because naps, top tier. Shout out to the audience again. Shout out to Larry, Kansas Media, doing the streaming and the clicking and the clacking. Shout out to Larry. He's there, I promise. We didn't make him up. I hope you all enjoyed your March and the rest of it. We're going to say I see you later. We'll be back last Tuesday of the month doing some shenanigans, having some fun, getting crazy. Let's get some party music, Larry. We're in the pub. Let's turn this mother out. And this is how we turn it out. I've been Crystal. Tune in last Tuesday of the month. Like and subscribe, all this some baby stuff. In June, you'll see us in FanFest in Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. Hope everybody's safe. And, you know, that's it. Shamira.
Oh, thank you for such an amazing show. Thanks to the audience. Thank you just for coming. Check me out at Self-Care Mara on Instagram, on TikTok, maybe other places in the future. There's comedy there, a little ha-has. Bye-bye.
Woo! All right, yeah, thank you, Larry. Thank you, Tashika. Thank you, my mom. Thank you, other audience members who are out there in the past and the future and the present. And if you are in the New York area, I will be doing a solo show on April 20th at noon at the Pit Theater on 29th. Woo! This time with feeling! Woo!
Hey y'all, it's me, Robin. And first of all, I'd like to thank my wonderful team. We're just the best ever. Also, catch me online shows Monday, April 15th with Michelle, Public Access Dungeon, on April 22nd with my other team, Dalilana. Thanks, y'all. Happy birthday to Chica.
That's been our show. We're about to leave. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My lights are flickering. That's not a good sign. I'm scared. All right. See you next time.
Yeah.